Call me the space cowboy. Do, 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 do. All right. Pick up where we left off this morning. I am running low on ammo.
If it ain't my favorite commander, just stopping by to chat or... Sure, always happy.
Let's do some field tinkering, sir. Oh, I should probably go through all the goodies that we picked up. Yeah, probably should. Because we did get a whole bunch of stuff. Rocket pistol. Shell shocked. Bounty gains decreased by 50%. Stabilized heavy revolver. I'm never going to use a heavy revolver. Spaltered uniform Mark III. 20% chance to ignore incoming. I mean, that's nice, but... How many hours have I put in? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I think we're probably up around 40. Got to be getting close to 40. Hang on. Are we missing volume, by the way? Let me check something. We are. Google did an update the other day, so there's no audio coming through. No, we're good. Huh. There we go. I got to be getting close to 40. I bet I'm over 40. Now you got me questioning. I'm going to go look. All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 29, 30, 31, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Yeah, we're right at 40 hours at the moment. Like with this stream that we just started a few minutes ago, we're like right at the 40-hour mark. What's up, Bubbleonia? So yes, we are crossing the 40-hour threshold. Okay, let's talk to him again.
Whatever you need, Commander. Just name it. Sure. Oh.
Let's see about mods, because I got a whole bunch of mods. I don't know if it's anything I'm going to want, though. This Golden Shroud armor is really cool, but Fortune's Favor is, oh, I don't know, man. 20% of incoming damage to the player is split and applied to companions instead. Half the damage total. Now, here's a question. If Fortune Favors takes half of my damage total away in bits, and I put a Union Diffuser on this, which splits 20% of incoming damage to the party members, does that reduce the amount of bits that it's going to take by a further 20%? I would love to know that. Because it would be pretty awesome to rock that shroud armor. All right, I need to make... See, it takes a lot of energy, so... We'll start with that. I need... This uses long... I need long rounds and heavy rounds. Long rounds and heavy rounds.
Even after everything that's happened, I wouldn't change a thing. Sure, always happy.
Long rounds and heavy rounds. Man, that black powder is expensive. Alright. It's better than nothing. Alright. We can always go back to the shotgun as well instead of the plasma rifle, but that plasma rifle's been pretty good. We've also got the aggravator, which is badass. But I'm out of rounds for it. Alright. Okay, let's take a look at side quests. Faction quest. You like my pajama pants? Check this out, Babylonia. Look at that cloak, sir. The coolest thing about this armor, I love the perk, adaptive engineering. Incoming damage. Hang on, look at the wrong thing. This one, Fortune's Favor. Gain an additional 30% damage resistance, increasing further with your speech skill. I have max speech. So I have 20 speech. So that's the maximum amount I can get. However, when you take damage, half of the damage you take, you lose in bits, which is the currency, right? So it makes you poorer. And the tagline is, some people say that the prosperous are shielded from the world's misery by their wealth. Those people are right. Because it's literally, if you have money, you're shedding money in favor of damage. It says has no effect when you're out of bits. So if you're out of bits, you don't gain any of the protection. So you get none of the protection on that armor if you don't have any money in your inventory. So it's literally, you can wear this armor, and as long as you have money in your inventory, it gives you some really awesome protection. But the moment you're out of coins, you're done. And I'm looking at that going, I just don't know if I need money for anything. I'm not willing to wear it, so I've been avoiding putting it on. It's pretty cool armor though. I'm terrified to lose all my currency. Break the strike. Acquire a key card. I mean, we're here. We might as well go do this side quest. Just got back to the house a few minutes ago. We went down. My air fryer and my slow cooker arrived today, so we had to go pick those up from the store. And I have now officially finished up. I don't think we're buying anything else this year other than the expansions to the house. Which, by the way, I forgot to put into. I put an update up on the Homestead channel the other day, but I haven't updated our channel here. We'll probably do that shortly. Shit. Wrong item. Where did that sucker run off to? What's up, Livy? What's up, guys? Yeah, at some point we'll have played enough, money won't matter. But I'm still terrified right now because I'm like, do I need coin for anything? I don't know. Oh shit, there's a lot. Oh, get away. Oh man, is there another one? Okay, I think we survived that. Apparently we gotta go break a strike over here on this planet. Nope, 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 nope. Gotta keep an eye out for critters. You'll have to send me the... Yeah, you'll have to send me username deets for YouTube, because I have no idea. You'll have to send me, like, YouTube username details, like account name, username stuff, so that I can check to see. It's not the first time, like, we had somebody, like, 6-8 months ago who could never talk in YouTube, but they could talk in Twitch, right? And they were wondering what it's gone on. So they gave me, I never found anything. I went through all of the banned accounts. I went through all of it. They just, whatever was going on with YouTube was not on my end. It had nothing to do with my channel.
Caution, Commander. Omnipresent high voltage detected.
I'll take a look.
Approach the gate and identify yourself if you're looking... Well, of all the improbable sights I'd never imagined to actually see, Folks simply wandering around the Badlands of Praetor would be near the top of that list. I've not the mind to solve the equation that demonstrates how unlikely it is you've survived enemy combatants, hostile critters, and endless lightning in near equal measure.
That sounds an awful lot like our favorite Garrus. Sounds an awful lot. I don't know if it is. There's been some really familiar voices here. Don't know. Let me write that down, and I will look after. I'll have to take a look after I'm done streaming. Hang on, I'm writing the name down. Is that the username, or yeah? You might also want to like send me the actual YouTube. I don't know if that's the actual YouTube username. If it is, that's cool. If you use something different. Yeah, spoiler alert! Alright. The landing pads later like that getting here was really, really easy.
Is that so? Amusingly enough, I'm inclined to believe you, which means you might be just the help Exemplar Simon's been waiting for.
Where do I find the exemplar?
He is in the lab atop the hydraulicalized lift. Ironically, the lift was struck by lightning while the station was being reset and is stuck in its raised position. There is a trail that leads to the top. Just mind the John to the platform, and don't touch anything glowing, sparking, or obviously shedding lightning on your way there. And given the situation we find ourselves in, I'll be leaving the gate charged unless you're ready to pass through it. Just approach, and I'll power it down for you.
God, that sounds a lot like Garrus. The problem is I have yet to find a list of like the full voice actors in the game yet. At least apart from the main. Brandon Keener is in this game. I'm telling you, that's Brandon Keener. He's listed as a general voice actor for the game, but they don't have him in the position of like a named character. I bet that's him. It sure sounds an awful awful lot like him. And if he's in here as like an Easter egg for the RPG fans, listen to him talk. I could swear that's him.
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very little computation.
That's Brandon Keener. That's fucking Garrus, man. I'm telling you. I know that voice anywhere. Damn it. Got Easter egg voice actors in here. Alright, let me get back to this.
Please, keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
That's...
Should you ever need to exit the station, just approach the gate.
Greetings, unaffiliated individual? Could you be a freelancer? A gun for hire? Might you be interested in a job involving the removal of dangerous creatures?
Could be. Depends on the job.
Very well. There's a cave directly southeast of our position, positively infested with raptidons. If you exterminate the lot of them, I'll upgrade your basic entry permissions to allow for purchase of our surplus of supplies.
No problem.
Oh, this is so exciting. I can feel the rate of my blood flow increasing.
No, don't change your quest on me here. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's breathtakingly beautiful. Well, good news is I'm side questing right now, Babylonia, so there shouldn't be any spoiler things. This is like a faction quest. Man, the Raptidons are right here, aren't they?
Enthusiastic recognizing unfriendlies. N-rays discerned.
That's right, these little shits spit N-rays.
Promoting teammate health.
Whoa, did one of them jump up here? Do I jump down? Do I dare? Look at all the damage to the boxes, dude. This has got to be one big old beastie in here.
Related activities.
Health benefits of
Request.
Alright, creeping. Something over here. Valerie, get your ass back over here. Big Daddy!
Engaging combat protocols.
Oh, we'll be fine. That would be the quest. What is that? Corvid feathers. Don't think I've seen those before. I don't want to go out quite yet. There is another little cave entrance in here. Ooey gooey sticky chewy. What is that? I've never seen that before. Gorvid pieces, man. Alright. Now the question is, how do we get back out of here to go turn in the quest? Yeah, the build ideas are so much fun. I'm already like looking at the second playthrough going, hacking and engineering, probably heavy armor, and melee build, possibly, I don't know. Or I could go like rocket launcher. Definitely doing heavy armor my next build. Like a heavy armor tank is what I'm thinking of for the next build. But engineering and
You've returned. Are the Raptidons vanquished? Have you completed the job?
yes, they're all dead.
Oh, incredible. Then, as the prime requisitionist currently at this station, I confer to you upgraded permissions that allow for surplus supply purchases.
Thank you very much. Show me your goodies. Show me where you sell from. Ooh, what you got here? A plasma SMG charge burst. I'll definitely take your decryption key. Oh, I definitely want all your energy canisters. And all of your black powder. And all of your scrap metal, because that's ammo, man. Alright, now we go back to this quest. By the way, thanks for answering the question earlier, guys, about the whole rating thing. I'm so over answering. It's just like, no. Reviews are up on YouTube. Early thoughts video and initial review have already been published. But I don't rate games. I review games. There's a difference. Oh, what do we got up here? Grounding station.
So, you're the mysterious individual that's caused such a stir across Arcadia? Well, it is my sincerest of pleasures to meet you. I am Exemplar Simon, head of research at this station. Please consider me your personal conduit to this meager, yet profound portion of the universal equation. How may I be of service?
What does the universal equation have to do with what you're doing here?
That is not a simple question, though I might try to explain it like this. There is an equation for calculating gravity, yes? And the speed of light? And skip drive coordinates? The universal equation uses the purity of mathematics to solve the entire universe. For
It feels like Starfield
by
on
deciphering
shrooms.
the storms of Praetor, we learn valuable aspects of other phenomena.
Why do you need my help?
Originally, the Protectorate designed this facility to control those grounding towers, which are the only thing keeping Praetor's ceaseless lightning from turning us all into ash. And to be sure, that is the only reason Anti or the Protectorate haven't taken this place by force. They are rightly terrified of what happens if this station goes offline. However, neglect during this conflict led to Axon's shorting at 5 of the towers, causing gross misalignment. If they aren't realigned, the failures will catastrophically cascade.
And you need me to realign them.
Wonderful. In order to recalibrate a tower, you must find the malfunctioning panel inside their control room and reset it. And to speed you along, I can offer a unique incentive. Prior to being driven from this facility, the Protectorate was exploring lightning-powered explosives. The concept was clearly beyond them, but I have already solved their errors. So with each tower you align, I can produce a batch of the explosives they theorized, and I would happily share them with you.
Are you saying I can come back after landing a tower and pick up lightning grenades?
Indeed. When aligned, each tower fills a capacitor I've modified, which provides me with enough electrical accumulation to fabricate a handful of these explosives. Unfortunately, the capacitors are only able to hold the charge for mere moments before failing catastrophically. Thus, I'm limited in production by the 5 capacitors that remain. So, for each tower you align, I am able to fabricate a handful of the electron explosives, the sum of which I shall share with you.
By the way, Christine, I just looked. You're not on the list of hidden users on my YouTube channel. So for whatever reason, you can't comment on my YouTube channel. Doesn't appear to be anything on my end. That's what that ding, ding, ding. I was doing different variations of your name through the hidden user list, and you're not on the hidden user list. So I don't know what's up with that.
That is fantastic news. I'll begin fabrication as soon as you've aligned each tower, and so I shall have the explosives ready for you upon your return.
Alright, another side quest. Right now I need to get across the way. LL? Yeah, see, you'll have to get me like a different, whatever your username was before, because whatever you just gave me, the crabby creature Christine, none of that showed up. So you're saying you were known as what you're known as on Twitch right now? So you're saying it was under Libby? It's pretty easy for me to check the hidden users. If it's not in hidden users, then it's not something I've done on my end. Used to be called LL or used to be called Libby? Like literally just L and L? Like the 2 L's together? I'm confused. Just LL. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any LL in my hidden users. Because I can literally look for the letters, right? Combinations. And it's like I'm seeing like Williams, Jelly, different dolls, lots of doll variations. People like the username doll for some reason for their troll accounts. But yeah, I'm not seeing you on my list. So you're not on the hidden list. So if something happened, it wasn't on my end. Well, at least not under those usernames. I don't know. Yes. Send me all the variations offline and I will look. Yeah, if you keep changing usernames, yeah, it could be YouTube getting cranky about things. Oh, the stupid fall damage in this game is ridiculous. I mean, I know I'm old and brittle, but I'm not that old and brittle. Jesus. They're like, no, you're not allowed to fall 2 meters. I have to go all the way down and around. What's under here? I'd say that that's it. That pissed off the faction. I can still get in and out. What are those things? Manta wasps. Get away.
Commencing combat-related activities.
No! Stay away from me. Oh man, there's a bunch. Nope! Better hold them off, sir. Oh crap, there's a bunch. Ah!
Pharmaceutics.
No, get away, get away. Stop moving. We in the clear? No, there's another red something coming down at us. Make me burn half my ammo on a bunch of stupid wasps. Are there more of them? Holy crap, there's a whole bunch up top. Apparently this is going to be a bit of a challenge getting over here. Excuse me. Feel like that's taking it's sort of in the right direction. I wonder if there's any way to destroy the nests.
Engaging combat protocols. Standing by with life support.
Get inside, get inside, get inside, get inside, get inside. more Valeries out there. Got this, girl.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Let's take
Man, those things are mildly annoying. Haven't come across those before until this planet. Definitely chew up your ammo. What I wouldn't give for an area loot all button. Atmospheric discharge observers and installation requires recalibration. Towers require calibration. Let's recalibrate. That's one of the towers.
That's one tower recalibrated. Exemplar Simon will be pleased.
Borscht loaf. So what does a body good? They run deals like that all the time, Dark Lord, so there's no point in doing videos on them, because it's like every 3 to 6 months they'll run deals. So you just pay attention and just make sure to sign up to their newsletter and sign up to their Discord and all the things that they do, and you will get lots and lots of deals like that. Like, we just claimed one, like, I want to say 3 months ago when we first started playing together as a family with my brother and his kids and my sister-in-law. Like, they had a pack going on that gave, like, everything. I think up to including Mordor for free. Nice, Bubbleonia, that's awesome. I have stuck with normal mode so far. I've had a couple of moments where I've wanted to turn it off because I'm getting a little tired of the bullet sponge aspects of things, because some of these mobs are a little spongy. And I'm just burning all sorts of ammo. Man, I do not know how to get back where I need to go. I think I have to go all the way around and down. I think I'm going to have to go down and follow the road. It looks like we're all walled off over here.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of the raptor.
Nah, I'm good with Auntie's choice. For the moment, anyway. I've been trying to bring the factions together, so I'm trying to do faction quests from both sides. I haven't had any problem with Xbox services. We were streaming for about 4 hours this morning. Granted, it was really early. Maybe they went down when I was at the store. Alright, we should do a hard save here.
That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. I can see the overseer up in her office. We're definitely making
Others
her
get
miserable.
the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
Only? Jesus, I wish I could only work 12-hour days.
If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates.
It'd be a dream to only have to work 12-hour days.
No more bottles on factory floors. Time for unlocked bathroom doors. With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time.
Bubble is trying to resist the urge. I just read your
We don't want
comment.
to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans. If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulates. We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans.
No more peeing in bottles and cans. Alright, let's talk to her.
Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause?
What's going on here?
We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves.
Is that why you're striking? You're tired of being treated like slaves?
We need the proletariat to yield to, worker subjugation by xenophobic proxy? No, that ain't right. But it's something that sounds super fancy when Will explains it. Honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But the damn overseer, I think she's getting rich off of breaking our backs.
No shit. Well, I've been sent to help, so I'm gonna head inside and try to get that resolved.
I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is barred from the inside, and I don't think there's another way in on the ground floor.
No more bottles on factory floors. Time for unlocked bathroom doors.
Ain't this a sight? Class consciousness in action.
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time.
Alright.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days. Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days. We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans. With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for Adrena time. No more bottles on factory floors. Time for unlocked bathroom doors. If you won't let us sleep for 8, you can't charge us for stimulating.
Okay, nothing here that I need.
We shouldn't pay for Adrena time.
Okay.
We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans.
Hang on, my phone is like blowing up for some reason. What is going on over here?
You can't charge us for stimulates.
A whole bunch of people were going live, that's why. A bunch of the people I follow on
Unlocked bathroom doors.
YouTube are going live.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days. No more bottles on factory floors. Time for unlocked bathroom doors. Others get the exact
There's the overseer.
But no more heating in bottles and cans.
Gotta figure out how to get over there.
Staging in clandestine infiltration.
That's right, Valerie. We are engaging in clandestine infiltration.
And no downtime. We shouldn't pay for a drink time.
Professional caller coming out.
No, actually, I'm not coming out. I maybe should not have unlocked that door. Until I finish. Now they can get in. Oops. Thanks for the sub, Timbuktuzi. Oh, yeah. Resubbing. Second month in a row. Thank you very much.
Can't believe what I'm losing on Adrenatime and Antiphysos now. Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today.
If you got
I assume
Game Pass,
you
it's
are the
included in your
disruption
sub.
ameliorator from home office? It was about damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule, and is making me look quite the fool.
Well, I'm here now. Tell me what you know.
Some ne'er-do-wells have incited our workers to halt all work. They've taken to making demands and carrying on about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice, and if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences. Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work, and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to.
They're damn... Yeah, we also need to yoke and whip them and build giant statues in Auntie's honor, too.
What? No, that would never... Well, actually whipping them might keep them awake and on task better than the Adrenatime we give them.
Well, that's terrifying. Yeah, you're a monster. Why on earth is anyone in charge of this facility?
Why, the nerve you have. I am running this facility because I am an invaluable resource. Because I am indispensable to Auntie's efforts. As a managerial administrativist, and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
What's clear is that actual Auntie's Choice executives sent me here.
Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, the workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule.
Okay,
Or in
Amazon.
short, they need to get back to work. My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer. Dumbly? Dunbar. It's Dunbar.
You don't know his name? You have this small of a crew, and you don't even know their names.
If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder, not down it. I am a
Jesus.
very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status
Upper, middle,
scantily
lower
involves learning
manager.
the names and faces of my peons.
My God. So their only value is to make you look good.
Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution to this mighty and prestigious corporation. And by providing their maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this position so that one of their undistinguished masses can fill it, thereby becoming distinguished.
Thanks for reminding me why the Earth Directorate needs to keep corporations in check.
Well, that's all fine and good in your system. But here in Arcadia, it is Auntie's needs we cater to. And right now, her need is you convince Dumley Dunbar to get back to work. I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms Auntie offers, and so are egregious and should be rejected. You will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear?
So you're offering nothing. That makes my job exceedingly difficult.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll manage. Auntie has faith in you, therefore I shall too. Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me, which is to say, you are also representing Auntie. Do us proud.
We don't want to make demands, but no more repeating in bottles and cans.
I think she said up over here, I'm assuming. William Dunbar, Packer level 3. Here we go.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
Your business is why I'm here. Auntie's Choice sent me to help settle your complaints.
Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that?
Oh my god, with threats. Maybe of beatings. Maybe of murder. Maybe of beating you to death. Jesus. No. By listening, if you tell me what's wrong, I'll see if we can find a solution with Auntie.
Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is poor labor retention techniques. What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores worker safety and health
So
concerns.
you are the instigator. I get it. You've been terribly mistreated. What do you need?
We need better hours, free stims, and the ability to relieve ourselves whenever we want.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day. It is an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in.
I love that
can't
word,
imagine how hard it
unconscionable.
is for
I've
them
used
to
that word a
coordinate
lot
their daily
in dealing
duties.
with lawyers. It's a great word. That's an unconscionable. That's great. So you don't even work here.
No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who saw the plight of these poor folk and needed to help them make a fair and reasonable deal.
That's right. Leo has been an absolute wealth of what's what. Without him, we would still be toiling
under the yoke of oppressive undervaluation due to monstrous mismanagement.
Right, that.
What's in it for you, Leo?
Me? Why, my only motivation is...
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo. We're here to talk about what it's going to take to make us get back to work. Right?
Uh-huh. What's it gonna take?
Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
Oh, that would have felt like a vacation when I worked in a factory. You talking about Enshrouded, Jay? Oh, I guess one of those messages didn't come through. I tabbed over to YouTube and just saw it. Yes, the water update's coming November sometime. I think they said November 11th or something. They changed the date a while back. I never did a reaction video to it, but I've got stickied in the reaction section of my Discord when they made the announcement the other day. It was a really cool announcement, but the water does look awesome. All that seems reasonable. I'll take it to the overseer and see what I can do.
Thank you for your trying.
Leo, why can't I talk to you and where did you come from?
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return?
All right. I've heard the workers' demands think we can get them back to work.
So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets to be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays?
They want their shifts shortened.
12 hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
If you magnanimously offer 16, they still work a full day, but you'll be their hero.
Their hero, you say? Well, I hadn't considered that. If they adore, in addition to respect me, they'll be far more receptive to overtime and reduced bonuses. That would translate into more profit.
Bonuses.
Which means larger bonuses for me, which should be more than enough to make up for the drop in hourly production. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
Adrena time.
Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and
I
plunging
do,
us
but
all
it's
into anarchy.
seriously out of date, Jay. Because when I did all of my beginner's guides and stuff for Enshrouded, it was like 2 years ago. And they have done a ton of updates since then. That's one of the reasons I started the character again recently to come back into the game, was to start getting back up to speed to prepare to make beginner's guides in 2026, because the game is going into the live version. So it's about time to actually start making real guides. So I do have a bunch of guides. They are mostly accurate, but there's going to be some stuff that's not accurate because they were made like, I would say 2 years ago, maybe.
And more work means more profit. More than enough to cover the cost of the stims. I see your angle now, and it certainly is a shrewd one. You are Auntie's material for sure. Done. Is there more they ask? They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous.
Hey man, taking
Can
a
you
shit on
imagine how
company
many
time
bits
is the best
that
shit
loss
to
of
take.
productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be
That was
paying
always
for
one of the
all
perks
manner
of being a
unprofitable
smoker, was
shenanigans.
getting a smoke break and on top of a bathroom break. It's a small sacrifice for increasing morale.
You can't imagine because you've never overseen these lazy, slothful, generally undermotivated layabouts. It's my stern hand that keeps them focused. The bathroom stays locked. What more do they want? Very good.
All right. Well, she's compromising a couple of things, but not on the bathroom.
No more bottles on factory floors. Time for unlocked bathroom doors.
The big thing with Enshrouded, Jay, is going to be like you can adjust everything because they have settings that are a lot like Minecraft. So you can tweak all the things. How much XP you're getting? Do you drop your bag on death? How much damage do the mobs do? Do you want to go full creative mode? Like, do you want to go full survival mode? Like, there's all sorts of settings you can tweak.
Hello again. Do you have news for us
It's
about
pretty
the
tough
negotiations?
just on normal difficulty. It's a pretty serious. It's definitely a grind because if you're playing solo, like you kind of got to do everything because it's a crafting game. So you've got to make all your gear. You've got to craft your own stuff. You got to have all your crafting stations. You got to unlock all the crafting NPCs. I mean, it's several hundred hours at this point. I think the estimate is I don't know because I haven't finished it recently, but I've been told it's 200 to 300 hours of content right now as it is if you do everything. If you just beeline to the end, I think it's like 50, 60 hours, but I don't even know if that's really feasible to do anymore. When we played a couple years back, year and a half ago, whenever it was Babylonia, me, Lou, Maduros. There was like 8 or 10 of us. Anyway, we played for 3 months, I think. It took us about 3 months of playing like twice. I think we were playing twice a week for about 3 to 4 hours each time we played. And it took us about 3 months to get through everything that was there a couple of years ago. And then they added just so much more. When I logged back in a couple months back to start over, it was like, oh no, there's dozens of quests now and tons of new biomes. There's dungeons. There's all sorts of stuff. And then the water update's adding a brand new biome. Alright.
That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? Is she willing to see reason? That must have been quite the negotiation. Oh, my people can't thank you enough. This will be huge for us. Free time to sleep, relax and all? Wonderful. What's next?
Adrena
Is she willing to see reason? Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next?
Bathroom.
Excellent. What progress have you made?
None, unfortunately.
Well, that's tragic. I won't give tell to all the ways we've been sneaking our business under her watch, but let's say no potted plant's been safe. Well, it's not the outcome we were hoping for, but these changes will make our return to work much more palatable. Thank you for your help.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair cream now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her angles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name are you saying? Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all. It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved mightily. Thanks to you, stranger. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're gonna get back to work.
Congratulations on ending the strike, Commander. These laborers may now continue their work until death or retirement occur first.